Can you please raise your hand if you know what is this bell behind me? Oh, of course, you know it very well. Of course, this is a copy of the Liberty Bell, whose original is in Philadelphia. This bell symbolizes the American independence. According to the legends, this bell was rung, of course not this one, the original, after the vote for independence by the Second Continental Congress on the 4th of July, 1776. When the public announcement was made, definitely many bells were ringing, but this one, the original one, not this one. So this Liberty Bell symbolizes all of the bells throughout the United States which proclaimed independence. And after this short historical look back, I'm delighted to introduce the four speakers of the first part of the day, because there will be a second sequence which will be held in a different location in the government lounge, while other speakers will join and continue to celebrate this event. But first of all, here, I would like to ask Jost Lammers, CEO of Budapest Airport, to come up on the stage and start his speech and welcome this new flight. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome everyone, and of course very, very special welcome and warm welcome to our friends from the United States of America today, and just highlighting who is with us today. I mean, it's first of all our friends from the US Embassy always supporting us here in Budapest locally. Then of course very warm welcome to the airport of Philadelphia, here the CEO and the Chief Commercial Officer, and also the city of Philadelphia, so the highest ranking delegation just supporting this flight this morning, and we're very, very, very happy to have you here. And of course, most important of all is also American Airlines, our partner on this new flight, making this happen, and just seeing the return now after 7 years makes us really so happy to have you back here at Budapest Airport. And I think even more happy we are to have this wonderful new destination with Philadelphia that was never served before in the history of our airport. So it's really a wonderful morning for us. And not enough with all this, we have another very special event, as I was just told. So you also made it to start this flight or this inaugural celebration with us on our airport's anniversary. That could just explain to me, it's always May 7th, so sorry, apologies. I was not fully aware. 68 years ago, our airport had its birthday here, this location, so it all comes together, I would say, and having you all here on a beautiful day. Thank you. Thank you for coming and joining. And as I mentioned, in these 7 years of the absence, we saw, of course, passengers continue to grow and to travel and to find their way through other hubs, unfortunately, to the US and to Philadelphia. So in the meanwhile, we have in 2017 more than 500,000 passengers traveling between the US and Hungary, Budapest mostly. So it shows really the strong demand for this market and the big opportunities we jointly see and explore here with this new flight. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity to do so. And having said this, I think it will also not only connect our two wonderful cities, Philadelphia and Budapest, but I'm sure you will also see on the flight a lot of traffic that goes beyond Philadelphia. Many Hungarians will use your transatlantic hub there to go beyond, to discover all the other cities in the US and all the other destinations, but also to Mexico and the Caribbean. It's just next door for you. So I think it will be a very, very big success to have this connectivity for Philadelphia Airport. And likewise, we are also in Budapest very, very much excited to welcome more American passengers and visitors and guests and more business travelers and trade between our countries and the cities to develop. The city is just beautiful. Hungary and Budapest are developing enormously these years, having enormous growth rates. And like again, the city and Hungary, we are also here at the airport at Budapest seeing enormous growth. We had 17% growth just in the Q1 of 2018 in terms of passengers. This was heading really the European capital city airports in this first quarter. So it shows really something is happening. It's a dynamic city. It's a very dynamic country. We are growing and we are developing, and this is all good news, I think, also to welcome more passengers and friends from the United States. Just a quick, in closing, outlook also what we are doing in airport, as an airport to accommodate all this growth and all these developments. You can see here just our new schedule, our Pier B, our Concourse B that we want to open later this year in August already. We're running ahead of schedule. And this will especially host the so-called long-haul flights, the intercon flights, the non-Schengen flights. Gives a much higher level of service and quality, but also of capacity for our passengers in the segment. So it will be especially also home to the American Airlines flights from now on your daily services. So we look very much forward to this. We also did a major launch tenders for the construction of a multi-story car park facility. This was always urgently needed here. Investment is approved, and we will start construction later this year already. And the same will happen with the big cargo city, where we will also construct more than 20,000 square meters for cargo facilities for handling and for storage. Also, this is dramatically needed these days. We see growth not only in terms of passengers, but also in terms of cargo, both belly and full freighter growing tremendously at our airport. And lastly, we have also started already to work on a totally brand new terminal building. We also see the need on the land side, check-in facilities, and there we call this project at the moment Terminal 3. And this is in order to serve about 18 to 20 million passengers in the future, and that is in the few years to come. So we're getting ready for the future, and we're looking forward to have this future jointly with strong partners like American Airlines, with strong friends and partners from the US. So this is all good news and a very happy day for all of us. In closing, again, thank you once again for joining this historic event here, and thank you especially to American Airlines and your joint business partners for believing in this market, and for, of course, developing and growing this market potential with us. And you can trust on us. You can always count on our full support in the years ahead to further strengthen this great new relationship and partnership. And thank you for today and being our guests here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Jost. And now I ask Jennifer Kane, the Commercial Counselor of the US Embassy in Hungary, to deliver her speech.
Jó napot kívánok. Good morning, Mr. Lammers, Ms. Cameron, Mr. Muise, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege and a pleasure to be here today to celebrate the launch of direct flights between Budapest and Philadelphia provided by American Airlines. As the first ever flight on this route, this service will conveniently and more quickly, apparently today very quickly, connect Hungarian travelers with the American city, also known as the City of Brotherly Love, a place born of William Penn's desire to create a community where people could live together in safety, peace, and harmony. It will also give Hungarian travelers numerous other travel options in America, as Philadelphia Airport serves as one of the airline's largest hubs in the country, connecting people to more than 100 other destinations. In addition, in a personal capacity, I'm hopeful that this Budapest-Philadelphia route will be a huge success, as I'm a Philly girl, and this is my hometown. With my aunt, my nephew, my husband, and myself all scheduled to take this flight within the next 2 months alone, we're making a family effort to help it succeed. Last year alone, the number of Hungarians traveling to the United States increased by 14%. This flight will help to further grow these valuable people-to-people relationships. By facilitating smooth, direct travel between our two countries, this new flight will contribute to strengthening our already deep economic, political, and cultural ties. So congratulations to American Airlines, Budapest Airport, Philadelphia Airport, the government of Hungary, for realizing direct air travel between the United States and Hungary. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And now, as the flight is open now, the new flight connects not only two countries, not only two cities, but also two airports. We have here Shelley Cameron, the CEO of Philadelphia International Airport. Please come up on the stage and deliver your speech.
Thank you and good morning. What a wonderful welcome to Budapest this morning. Jost, thank you so much to you and your team for that water cannon salute. It was absolutely phenomenal. For those of you who didn't see it, we were greeted by 2 fire trucks and an arch of water. And for those of you who may not know, a water cannon salute is a sign of great respect and honor. It dates back to the military, and I have a military background. I served in the United States Air Force for 7 years. And so for me, that was particularly special. And we in Philadelphia feel very honored by you doing that for us this morning, so thank you so much. Philadelphia was named the first World Heritage City in the United States, and Budapest has long held that designation. We are so excited today that now these two cities are connected with a direct flight. We are very proud at the airport in Philadelphia to provide connectivity to 96 U.S. destinations, and we have 36 international destinations, now including Budapest. So come and visit Philadelphia, come and see the United States' first World Heritage City, see the Liberty Bell, see the real one, see Independence Hall, the birthplace of democracy. Come and visit our shops and our restaurants, wander down the streets, and get a piece of American history. We are telling the Budapest, we are here today so that we are able to tell the Budapest story when we go back home. And we will be encouraging all of our family and friends to come to your marvelous city. Flying in this morning, I just had a big smile on my face, I think you saw. I was just so excited to see all the beautiful green countryside and then a wonderful view of the city as we flew in. And I hope that all of you will be able to experience Philadelphia someday. Before I step down, I want to introduce two very important people that I brought with me. First, from the city of Philadelphia and representing the mayor of Philadelphia, we have Mr. Harold Epps, the Commerce Director. He is here to take a look at your beautiful city, but also to look at business opportunities and how we can grow business between our cities. And I also brought from my staff Mr. Jim Tyrell, our Chief Revenue Officer. So thanks. Thank you again for having us. Thank you for this wonderful, warm welcome. The water cannon salute was so special, and we are proud to be a sister airport of yours now. And again, American Airlines, we couldn't have done this without you. American Airlines flies 70% of our traffic out of Philadelphia International Airport, and it's a wonderful partnership. So thank you again, everyone.
Thank you, Shelley. I have no doubt that today's flight has set a new record between Philadelphia and Budapest, as it achieved less than 8 hours flying time. So congratulations for the crew and welcome to Budapest. we were quite before the schedule. But this couldn't be achieved without American Airlines. And Richard Muise, the Director of Airport Operations in Europe and Canada, is here with us from American Airlines. So please come and deliver your speech. Thank you.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Richard Muise. I'm the Director of Operations in Europe and Canada for American Airlines. I am really delighted to be here with you this morning on behalf of the world's largest airline and our 130,000 colleagues around the world to celebrate the inaugural flight from Budapest to Philadelphia. First and foremost, I'd like to thank all of you, our passengers, our airport partners, and special guests for being here today to continue to support our exciting new addition to American's network, connecting Budapest with Philadelphia and beyond. Philadelphia International Airport is American's largest hub in the Northeast U.S., and customers connecting through there can connect onwards to more than 120 onward destinations throughout the United States, Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean. Top connections through Philadelphia include Miami, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Chicago, Toronto, and the Bahamas. And Philadelphia Airport is very well suited for connecting traffic. It is bright and spacious facilities. The facilities are just truly easy to navigate, and they offer a wide variety of food and retail options, and with a newly upgraded regional terminal, make it a great first point of entry into the United States. American Airlines has a celebrated history spanning over 90 years, and our future is equally bright. We're set to become one of the world's most dynamic airlines, and we are investing over $3 billion into all aspects of the customer experience, both in the air and on the ground. This includes upgrades to our lounges and airport spaces, introducing table service dining in select U.S. gateways, new uniforms for our frontline employees, and enhanced food options. But perhaps most importantly, we're overhauling our aircraft fleet by taking delivery of new aircraft, retiring older models, and upgrading existing ones under the new and striking brand identity that you see here today. I'd like to finish by thanking all of you for joining us here on this important morning and for your continued support of American Airlines and the aviation industry. We're pleased to be returning to the Hungarian market, and we look forward to welcoming all of you on board our new Philadelphia service soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Our Liberty Bell is representing the liberty of traveling, because Budapest is growing more and more, building new connections, new cities, and new airports. And I would like to ask all the speakers to come here, because it's a working bell. And I would like to ask you to ring it. So please come here. How it works, right? Very nice sound. Thank you. Thank you. And do not go away, because we have another ritual at the flight opening ceremony. We always prepare with a special cake, which represents the city of the new route. And this is the city of the brotherly love, what you mentioned. We have this nice cake, and we want you to cut it up.
Wow.
Again.
You can enjoy this morning. Everybody gives a helping hand. Come on, you enjoy the years. 1, 2, 3, okay.
Oh, maybe one layer.
Yeah, I think we'll do one layer. Yeah, I know. I'm impressed.
Very impressive. Everybody ready for tank already? Ready? Arrows? Okay. This morning. Some sugar, some real sugar. You deserve it.
Thank you very much. If I pull this away, can you please again shake your hand? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, our ceremony did not end here, but the official or the formal part ended here. Please have a cake, have some food. We prepared, the buffet is open, and later on I will announce when the second session will start. But we have time, because the schedule is, or the flight was very, very fast, very quick. Okay, so enjoy.